the blind spots are a hole in their game. I see that a lot with clients where a lot of it is just a lack of understanding of the TCPA. Like I still have clients that still don't realize that the same rules for phone calls apply to text messages. Like that they don't realize that, we're not telemarketing. And it's like, well, but you're sending all these texts out to drum up business. Like that's a telemarketing campaign. But in their mind, it is not. Like it doesn't trigger this reaction of like, oh, we need to run this through our compliance team like they just don't even think about it because they don't realize that that's part of the law. The other area that I see where people just kind of have a hole in their game is they say, well, we're not telemarketing because we have consent. And so they view telemarketing as only outbound cold calling, right? Or they're like, oh, we have an existing business relationship. We're not telemarketing. It's like,
right.
You're still telemarketing, but you're calling subject to some type of an exception. But those rules are still in effect. You have to make sure that all of those campaigns, you've got some type of legal basis to get you past some type of a do not call list or, opt out or whatever. Like you have to analyze every single campaign separately. And a lot of companies still don't. I think the vocabulary still trips up some companies where they think, oh, well, I'm not telemarketing. And so they don't even think to run it through the analysis. And people still get hung up on that.
The same thing with robocall, right? I'm not robocalling. Yeah. I'm making a targeted call based upon some criteria that I have or because I have consent. Well, if you're using regulated technology, right, the TCPA applies to you, whether this is targeted or consented or otherwise. So you've got to make sure you're following all these ticky-tack rules. We haven't even talked about the caller ID requirements. We haven't talked about the quiet hour restrictions, right? There's just this avalanche of these ticky-tack things. And, again, just to say it again, I have found repeatedly, it sounds like Rich has too, many people come in, they're pretty educated. They've got it 85% right. But, that 15%, that's what cooks you.